Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Global Offensive Champions League. Unfortunately, my Counter-Strike has just crashed, so we're going to be jumping into the game for you in just a second, but unfortunately we might miss some of that pistol round. However, this is going to be No Problem versus Dark Passage, an interesting matchup again today, and this is a best of one, so let me just hop back into the server for you as well, and we can kick it off with a pistol. A knife round has been done, but if anyone's recently updated to the new version of CS, they would know that it crashes when you tab out, so that's a great update, so thank you, Valve. But regardless, we are going to be into the game, and there we go. We haven't missed anything. Nice, perfect timing. Welcome, I'm Hugo, and joining me today is going to be no one. I am solo casting, but again, just before we go into the game, shout out to Faceit for being our league partner for this event so far. Great stuff. But obviously this is cash. This is a best of one, single elimination. Loser of this is going to be out at the event as well, so good stuff. And right into the pistol. We're going to see No Problem hitting towards this B site. We have a lot of CTs to defend though, and already rotation is going to be on from Mako, and a nice hold so far as the first couple of kills will go their way. Mako, massive round from him, and it will just get cleaned up in just a mere matter of seconds there. Dark Passage going to be able to knock out No Problem instantly down to this eco. And again, something to note is No Problem aren't playing with their full roster. They do have PKN on that T side standing in for Reitz, I think. So that's a bit of a deficit, I guess you could talk about, and I guess we'll see how that comes into play later in the map. But you know, with that being a best of one, there's always potential for upset. This game could go either way. And Dark Passage, they are going to be buying up into this as per usual. We have a double rifle, triple rifle, double SMG buying. Just your typical force buy here from the No Problem side. They've got a couple of Eagles, PT50s, Tech 9s, just your average mix as they set up towards A. This is going to be a bit of a full push here. We have Calyx towards the back, and obviously Sasuke over towards the site as well. Molotov going out, and now No Problem. They are going to commit to this already. Sasuke going to be backing off here. Calyx left with the Bane and this push, and PKN, nice entry there. Going to grab himself a weapon to work with, but Sasuke has dropped the bomb in the open, trying to follow up, but Funt's getting the trade. Rotation's already going to be on, and Mako, he's looking to do some more damage here. Bomb going to be going down in the meantime, and a 4v3 going to be in play. No Problem. They have complete control of the site, and there's no reason for these Ts to overpeak into this one. The CTs have to bring the fight to them, and they will just be holding on already. Nice work from the Danes, but Mako and Woxic, they are going to be leading this charge back in. Mini as well, supporting, and he's getting the first frag of the round, at least in this retake, taking down Bubsky, and now these Ts, they are going to be down a man, but still in an equal scenario. It will suddenly start to fall. Berry traded out though, Woxic back in, and Berry, he's the last man standing. He does fall eventually. Mako gets that kill, and Dark Passage are going to get the retake on as well, so 2-0. A very costly round though, considering No Problem only invested in Tech 9 armor that round, so able to force them down to 2 players at the end of the day, but they will win it. And obviously the eco coming out from No Problem now before the buy round in the upcoming round. Ah, yes, the team names are wrong. I'll get that fixed to you after this round. Thank you for that, though. But Mini, he's going to be up and towards B. Bit aggressive there. Going to be able to catch out Berry, and No Problem. Already at a man deficit here. They are going to have to retrieve the bomb and head towards the side eventually, but it seems that Mini, he's locked down B completely. It's just going to be the cleanup, we imagine. There's No Problem. Only pistols invested, no armor. Going to make it easy pickings here for this CT side, and it will just be a couple more seconds before the round just gets cleaned up. That'll be it. So I'm just going to update the overlays for you guys now, so it will be fixed. It'll only take about 10 seconds, and hopefully that should all be Gucci. Unfortunately, GoTV likes to break, so that's why we're having this issue, but you aren't going to miss too much, I can assure you that, don't you guys worry. As we are jumping back into the game now, so that's updated for you guys, and we are good. So going back in now, apologies for that, but scoreboards are incorrect. It's just annoying when that happens, but regardless, we're in. Going to be into a 4v2. Missed a little bit there, but it's fine. It's nothing in the grand scheme of things. Only 2 players remaining for the Dark Passage side, and that will be Woxic and Calyx. Calyx, though, may be able to stop this bomb from going down the site. The push-up highway is going to catch out. Berry will get caught, and he goes in for a bit more as well, but Funt's trading things out as Woxic. He's beginning his rotation back onto the site here. It's going to be a 1v3 in play, and No Problem. Complete control of this side as well, so Woxic, he has a lot to do on his shoulders, but I don't really see this one happening, even though he does have a good amount of utility. A bit of a spam through the smoke, putting him down to 50 there, No Problem. They should have this round in the bag, and he is just going to forfeit this one. Go in for the save. Leave the round to go the way of these terrorists. And the 3-1 finally going to be secured. No problem now on this scoreboard for a change. But no problem, just hanging on to these guns. Not going to be chasing down this one too heavily. Woxic's going to get away with his AWP as well, and it's good to see that from no problem. Obviously, they haven't built up this T-side economy, so if they were going for any kind of chase, that would mean that there's always potential of losing out on some of these guns, meaning they'll have to constantly rebuy. Just not really worth it when you know that obviously Dark Passage are going to be on this buy regardless, even if they don't save the AWP. So we can see it coming round. They have an AWP saved and 4 rifles put up alongside that. Plenty of utility to work with, but no problem. They are going to have the better buy in some sense. Minus the AWP here. A bit of a fast mid play. You can see boost already up. Mini's having to back off there with that middle position. And they've already got this connector player, Sasuke, who's going to be cordoned off here. The Snoke going to be thrown out to at least deny the presence in mid from these terrorists, but they'll still be pushing in deep. Funt's getting himself an entry, trading out Mini. It's going to be Sasuke to try and trade, but he backs off. It's no problem. They take mid control and they commit to it as well. Potential to split into the B site here. They do have control over towards that vent, so they could easily just drop in through B main, split Berry through vents, but the issue is obviously we have PKN outside of the A site and Squeaky, and that's where 3 of the players of Dark Passage are stacked, so it's very possible that we could see this A play, although it's starting to look a little bit more obviously going towards B as they start to back off here on this T side. Berry's going to be late going through vents as well. PKN going to be joining them, and they're taking a lot of time, meaning Sasuke is going to start his rotation back in through middle, through the CT spawn towards middle, and then to clear out the B side as well. So there's at least going to be a 2-2 setup going the way of Dark Passage, which means they have a little more to deal with. No problem, going to be making a lot of noise making their way into this site, and already another rotation's come on as we can see Maiko. He's going to be making his way back through that CT spawn. The AWP shot going to miss on the site. That's Sasuke to fall straight away, and Woxic to follow as well. Nice entries in the way of the terrorists, but Maiko is looking to trade, and he does do so. That's going to be Raikso taken down, and now 2v2. Sees CT's not quite on for the retake. The bomb not down just yet, but they want to deny any over aggression from these terrorists. Bad flash, so going to hit his teammate, and now they got to just time this one correctly. If they can both push at the same time, it could be perfect, and they will start a bit of a push. Maiko making his way out after. This is a great angle, but Fans catches him off. It's all going to be on Calix now. He knows where one of the players are, but he doesn't know where the other one is either, so he's going to have to back off in this one, and Fans already catches him on the exit. It's no problem to secure their second round on the board, and a 3-2 in players. Dark Passage are going to have to go for their eco now. Pistols are out though. Bit of armour as well. That is going to be pretty much it here for this CT side, but no utility to even work with to deny anything in terms of the T's pushing up, but slow play regardless. And Bobski is going to be able to kick things off. Sasuke goes down, and now man advantage is now in the way of this T side as would be expected here. I like this double setup towards Squeaky, at least in the hands of no problem. Sorry, down to Dark Passage, but no problem, not going to walk into it. PKN backs off of that Squeaky area instead. Pronunciating like Sasuke, not Sasuke. Do you mean it should be pronunciated like Sasuke? That makes sense. But no problem. They are going to be hitting B. We have this 1ZZ player or 5-7 player, but Woxic, he's only going to grab one for his troubles before the trade comes back in. They've got control of this B site. Calix is rotating up through that mid boost, so he can come in through the vents very, very close as well. But Mini, they still haven't cleared out the default site here. He's going to be sitting there and waiting. Bubsky follows up, but Berry will get taken down on the push back into the vents here. Calix grabs himself a rifle to work with as well, and the timing from Rixo, he's going to get caught out. Doesn't matter, he hits the shot anyway. It's all on Calix, sorry. As he's stuck with just 3 players to deal with here. He has an AK on his back. I'm not sure if he's even realised this one just yet. He's still holding the CZ for the close range angles, and finally going to pull it out. Does try and take the fight, but Bubsky will eliminate him from the server. 3-3 now, no problem, pick up another round. And Dark Passage, they've still got a buy on at least. Sasuke Susi. Okay, I got it. Thanks, guys. Always nice to get a bit of clarification there. I am very bad with name pronunciation, but Woxic, he's not very bad at aiming with that AWP. Going to hit that blind shot onto PKM through the flashbang, and a man advantage secured now for Dark Passage just straight off the bat, so a good way to kick it the round. And no problem yet to get a refrag, but they're going to bring the bomb back towards this A site. Flash goes out, push out a squeaky at Spubsky, but a little bit too early on that one, no problem. Going to lose another man here. That's not a great way to start things off, especially considering now they're in a 5v3, and with no trade coming out here from the no problem side, it seems like there really is a problem, because they've only got a minute left on the clock, and all three of their players are in A main, so not even a lurk. They have to fully commit to this site together, and already Mini, he's realises he's going to be rotating. Maiko as well coming in through the CT spawn, and Dark Passage, they're going to be set up to deal with all of this push coming through. Calix is actually going to get caught out there, the Molotov forcing him out of position. A follow-up onto the site. It's going to be the AWP player leading things off, but Rixo actually capitalises. He takes down Maiko, his Molotov as well, making some key damage there. Two players now remain for the Dark Passage side, and they're going to get eliminated one by one. Once it goes down, it's all going to be on Mini. He drops from the heavens, but he's got two more players to deal with. He's going to have to push himself back into the site very, very fast, and they just don't need to peek this one. The T's, they can just back off and play passive, just play the bomb. That is the way you want to do this. But Berry, he takes a fight. I'm not too sure why he gets caught out. 6 HP left on Mini, but I don't think Rixo's going to realise he's not going to commit to the bomb here. He's just going to go for that fight. Peeks around the corner, and Rixo gets it regardless. That's 4 kills for him, and no problem. Despite being in a 3 versus 5, they pull it out the bag, and they are going to win it 4-3 now, back in their favour, and they keep it going. Now a very fast B play from Dark Passage as they start to push up on this site. Not going to go very well, though. They've already lost 2 players, and no problem, they are going to be eliminating their opposition quite easily. That's quite disheartening, but no problem. Obviously aware of the potential. Look at that. Oh, I've already lost where I was going to. Don't worry. Now Dark Passage, they have to fight back from another man deficit, but not even that. Not only that, sorry, they've also got pistols to play with. Going to be a real issue here. And look at this stack. They're going to make the complete wrong read. No problem, they are going to storm out onto this B site, although they haven't realised it's empty just yet. However, they will start to do so as they push out, but Calix actually rotating back and in time. Nice shot there with a deagle. Going to be able to catch out Berry. That's at least 1 kill. Put back in the favour of the Dark Passage side, but can he continue? Gets the tag off, not quite the kill he's looking for. Bubsky gets put down to 60 in the meantime, and we are just going to see the site control under the hands of no problem here in a 4v3. Yeah, these CTs, they already know. It's all over. They're probably going to save these armour and pistols into the next round as well. They will have a buy, though, that being said, so the only thing they're really saving is the armour. Unless they can get a couple of exit frags, it's not going to be proving to be too worthwhile here. Funst almost spotted out. How can you not see that, Mini? How can you... Mini! Mini! There we go, eventually. Oh my god. What is this Counter-Strike? What's happening? Funst catches out Mini there. And the man advantage... I mean, why am I even talking about this? That's just absolute BM there. That's quite upsetting. Dear. Thanks very much, Excalibur and Razashi. Dear me. There wasn't even 4x3 though. That's the thing. He was looking straight, like it was just on his screen. It would have been on his screen. He was just not paying attention. Not sure how you missed that, but regardless, going into the next buy round here, Dark Passage, they brought in the big guns. They got a double AWP play as well. They got Woxic and Calix here, both on these scoped rifles, and only one on the side of the no problem guys. They have Rixo obviously on that, so a bit of pressure onto the way of Dark Passage here, as we can already see. Nice cross there. Woxic catches it out, but Rixo's going to go down, and Dark Passage, they can pick up this round as well. They're finally going to be back in it to win it. Obviously, 5 rounds on this C-side is very dangerous, but if you can start forcing them down to ecos and just close it out with a 10-5, Dark Passage, they're definitely not out of this game just yet. So that's one positive in their way, and if they could just continue with that, that could be great, but obviously it's going to require a lot. No problem. They're sending Barry in towards B. Perfect angle. Calyx catches him out. Man advantage only doubled here for the Dark Passage guys, but you can already see no problem having their own issue trying to commit out the site because Woxic is just holding it with the AWP. He's going to be in the perfect angle. Once again, this is just AWP versus AK, and we know who's the winner of that fight right now. No problem. They're going to be splitting in through middle. The bomb making its way towards the highway as well, but Woxic, he can easily deal with this. He's turned around. He's fully aware of what's going to be going on here from the no problem side, but he's looking back towards main actually now. So not committing to it, but in the meantime, one by one, they're going to start to fall. It's all going to be on PKM. So Zeus does take down another. And he will just be cornered between a rock and a hard place. Maiko finding him at the end of the day, and that will be the round going to Dark Passage as well, 4-5. But look at this fast B play, or posted up, going to be ready to take this first fight. Calyx peeking out, but the flash going to blind those T's. Nice work from the teammate of Calyx. He's going to follow up again. That's Mini. Double flash going to work out very well, but what's he doing? Running towards Checkers with his knife out. He's going to get shot in the face. PKN as well, taking down Calyx after he only finds one for his trouble. So it's going to be another man advantage. Now turn back around to Dark Passage's favour as a 3v2 going to be in play. The rotation back into the vents working out very well, and no problem. Just left on two players. Already these CTs are coming back in. The bomb's not even down. They're trying to deny it anyway. Barry catches another, and Bubsky also gets one before he falls. It's all going to be on Woxic, but I don't think he's yet realised that Barry is going to be fully rotating towards this A site. He's going to be there in time as well, considering Woxic, he's yet to know this, although he does have a faster rotation than Barry. That being said, he's going to get back towards the car where Barry won't be exposed to moving out of that squeaky door. So Woxic, he's going to be far too late on this one. Barry's going to be committing to the plant. A bit of an open one there, but he's just going to get away with it. And now going for that bomb plant, backing off as well. And Woxic, he's got to come in for the retake. But Barry has got the perfect angle ready to deal with for this post plant. You can see any diffuser there. He can't get diffused without the door being shut. And Woxic, I'm sure he'll work it out very shortly. This is going to be a squeaky plant, but it's whether he can hit this shot with that P250 or Barry's just holding the angle. Molotov as well to play with. It goes out on the bomb. It misses though. Now he knows where it is. Completely giving away his position and not even burning away as well. If that molly landed on the bomb, he would have won that round because Woxic has no kit. This is just so unfortunate. And Dark Passage, they are just going to pick it up. Look at that. Oh. That is close. No need to peek there. But a pause called up from Dark Passage, TeamSpeak problem, tactical pause, so hopefully it'll be done in just a quick second, then we'll be back in with the game. An unfortunate clutch there, not going their way. Mimi's going to time out, so obviously that's the issue we're dealing with, a bit of an internet connection problem, and hopefully when that gets sorted. Oh, hello. So for those wondering, when you tab out of Counter-Strike and then you update and you tab back in, your game crashes. So obviously they've tabbed out and tried to tab back in. Counter-Strike is such a great game. I'm not sure, did they have armor at the beginning of the round? Is that going to be lost? I'm sure we can reset it with E-Bot, but even so. Yeah, old tab problem. So look, we got a gun on the floor there, we got an AWP. I'm sure it's fine. I don't think he's realised that the gun's on the floor. Sasuke. Hello, it's right here. Look, Mini's just looking at you like, dude, come on. It's right here. Now his gun's thrown even further towards the back. This is just classic online CS, boys. Oh dear. But yeah, They tabbed out. It's a real annoying issue as well, especially being a caster. Constantly having to tab in and out of the game is a common thing. Ah, dear. But hey, new gloves, right, guys? That's all good. We've got new gloves, and no one's going to have them because they cost like $400 each, and they'll take ages for the prices to drop because there's only one case with gloves. So it won't even be like knives where you can get a good knife for like 40-50 quid now. No. Gloves are going to be like a few £100 or dollars or euros, or they're going to be expensive forever unless we have a new case or team gloves or whatever that are cheap. It's all about those team gloves. Thank you, Zed. But this is great fun. We've had Barry time out. He's obviously tabbed out. Oh god, we're gonna be having a long night, boys. Sit back, grab your popcorn. Let's go for a bit of surf or in-air free run or whatever. See if I can not hit the walls. This is like the most insane thing now. I wish I had a lot to say about these two teams, but the issue is, I mean, neither of these teams have played a map this event. This is their first map, so there's nothing to even talk about in terms of previous performance, and I can't tab out or my game will crash. I mean, one of the only things I really think is worth mentioning is obviously Barry is on No Problem team player previously, playing a lot of good Danish teams. So I guess he's like the biggest name in this. But we also have players like Calix and Dark Passage. You know, Dark Passage, I think, is safe to say second best Turkish team, right behind Space Soldiers. Some of you guys might correct me in that. But I wouldn't know if I'm 100%, but I'm pretty confident that's the case. But yeah, there's some individual players, at least in No Problem, that are fairly good in terms of Barry, for example, and you know, we don't blame you for not having anything to say. Thank you. I usually have loads. That's the thing. It's just that, you know, when you first map between these two teams, I've never watched either of these teams play, and we're 10 rounds in. It's not a lot of analysis. I'm accurate. Good. Done my research. Right, back in. Woo! Hype! Let's go. Okay, double AWP up for Dark Passage. No problem, they're going to be on this pistol here on Rixo. Rest of them on the buy. Galil's not the best weapons to at least have on this T side, especially not having that one-shot headshot potential, but could be far worse here. Setting up outside of the B site. They obviously want to have a bit of a vent split if you want to hit B to take down any kind of AWPer and checkers. We've been seeing Calix at least play that angle quite a lot, so that's when you want to clear out. If you split in through vents, you can kill anyone here, but coming in through B main, it's a bit of a risk. However, this is the risk I'm talking about. Calix going to be able to line 2 kills up instantly. Maiko peeking out as well. This is where you have a vent split. It's like, I just called it, but no problem, they don't care. Bubsky's going to get himself one at least in the meantime, but it's still a 4v2 in the favour here of Dark Passage, and the bomb going to be down in their favour. But Calix, another kill. That's the third of the round. It's all going to be on Bubsky now. This is exactly what I was talking about, at least. So peeking out again. Calix is still holding the angle with the AWP. They're going to go in deep. Bubsky turning away. Now going in for the fight again. Calix, he's got the AWP. He's going to miss another shot. That's not good. But look, players coming from all angles here. Bubsky, he's cornered. They all know where he is, and they're all going to be converging his position. Nice wallbang there from Calix, and Woxic will finish it off as well. So that is going to be the round for Dark Passage. 6-5 now back in their favour, and no problem. Going to be on the eco. Yep, and pistols it will be. Bit of armor on Berry, some utility, and that's going to be good in terms of getting themselves out onto a site, but really nothing else. With the lack of armor, taking these aim battles are going to be favouring Dark Passage very, very well. So it's going to be very difficult to get yourself a pick. Even Woxic here with the AWP is going to make things difficult. PKN needs to drop him. He already knows where he is now, but there's 3 players to deal with. He takes out the first, though. There is going to be a trade from Woxic, but still, Maiko, he's on that close position. The pistol should be great here, but they're not going to line up. He just sprays down 2. Great spray control there. And Rixo is going to be the last one standing here on the T side. They just run right into him, and Maiko finds his 3rd of the round. So it's going to be going to Dark Passage again. The rounds starting to lead a little more heavily in their favour, and no problem. Investing back up, they've got the pistol and Berry, the rest of them on these AKs, and the chance to get back into the map with a few T-side rounds before the half does close out. But still, Dark Passage making this double ult work despite not having any real control towards middle. I feel like that's somewhere that no problem could exploit. If they know they're playing Calix with the AWP on B and they're playing Woxic with the AWP on A, why not hit some middle control and try and split yourself through vents or up highway? I mean, that would be some avenue that they could really attack, but already we're going to see some mid control going their way. However, the CT is starting to get the first kill. Trey comes out from Berry, but Bubsky follows up as well, so that's now the vents boost going to be thwarted there. Calix has to back off, and now he has both main and checkers to deal with, which makes things very, very hard. But it's not going to matter, because meanwhile, no problem, they're hitting this A site here. Kills going their way. Berry's retrieved an M4 as well to drop to Sasus, someone, and Calix is going to be alone, rotating back in through the connector here. If he can catch the bomb up before it goes down, that could be good. Obviously, we have a couple of exposed players as well, and he's going to go for the shot, not quite connecting the bullet there, but now they know where he is. That's the issue. They have heard him at least zoom in there, so you can see that one close player, PKN, is going to be ready for this angle, but Calix, instead of taking it, is just going to back off. PKN going to commit to the fight though, and he lands it. No problem, they take it. 6-7 on the board, and that will be their round. Now Dark Passage's money is looking fairly bad on their side. AWP, rest of them on the rifles, and an SMG on. Oh god, what you said his name earlier, and I it made sense. Now it doesn't. Sasus. That's it. There we go. Yeah, words are hard, dude. Am I drunk? No. No, I'm not. But aggression from Dark Passage. They're going to start to push up towards A main. Early control. And PKN. Oh, wall bang it. Do it. Not going to land it, though. Probably Bubsky. He's going to be committing to that. Where's that wall bang? Sorry. Where? What? Oh, this position. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Well, Dark Passage still with this triple stack over on the A site, a real lack of mid control, not even an open mid as we have been noticing, but they are going to start to rotate players back towards B, and this is a bit of a guess play. They've just split it to go for the typical 2-1-2 setup now, just off of no information, but they are going to rotate their mid player back towards the A site, and that's the issue now, because you can already see no problem of deep up mid here, looking like they want to split towards highway through the A site, but actually, as I say that, the bomb going to be picked up, and they're backing off towards B. This is going to be events play, and this is clever as well, because obviously we typically haven't seen them hit events too much. This has been one of the issues as Dark Passage have had this AWP player, Calix, over events to completely shut them down, as well as Mini on the site. So we are going to see the push now. Calix, he's over on A this time, it's Mini and Woxic to combine. Woxic, he hits the first couple of shots, that's 2 kills going his way. Sasus, above in the heavens, going to be able to find another couple as well, and Rixo is going to be the last man standing. Bomb going to be down in the open as well, almost hitting that wallbang there, but he's got a player pushing up close, and Mini, he gets that kill as well. Dark Passage, another round on the board, and no problem going to be reset as well. The money back down to the $1,400 loss bonus, and a 9-6 is looking far more likely than it was a few rounds ago here for the Dark Passage side. Triple pistols. Going to be a little bit weak here, combined with a Galil. Oh, Woxic, nice aggression though, pushes up onto B, PK and gets caught out. Man advantage now going the way of Dark, and we can already see the bomb. It's going to be caught over towards B with already aggression on A as Galaxy takes down Berry. Another man advantage furthered, and now 3 players remain here for the no problem side as Dark Passage. They really reap the benefits of winning that previous round. Trying to push out onto B, it's going to be Bubsky. Khalil in hand, he gets the entry. His teammate will fall behind him though, and another one as well going down towards middle, so he's just completely alone, but he's at least getting some work done. However, no time to save. It's the last round of the half. It's going to be Dark Passage to pick it up as well, so a 9-6 going to be on the board for them, and as we go into the second pistol round, they're going to have a clear advantage. Okay, is it Sask? S-A-S-K-E, Sask. Because some people are saying Sasuke, which is what I was calling him at the beginning, and then someone said Sasuse, or Sasu. Oh my god. Everyone's telling me different things. I know you're trolling. I'm going to go with Sasuke, because that's how his name is written. And that's what I was saying at the beginning, but apparently that's wrong. Everyone's different, man. Everyone's different. I'm not Turkish, I'm sorry. Well, fast B play from Dark Passage here. I just won't name him for the rest of the game. It's all good. Fast B play here from this T side. Calyx actually going to catch a player out on A, and that may force a rotation back towards the site, but they've already shown a bit of leverage over towards this B side. It's one player just taking that fight. Bit brave here considering the USP is going to be better at that range, and now a bit of aggression from PKN could catch off these players off guard here, but there's going to be so many, and Mini, he gets the entry as well. Woxic does follow up, and now they push out onto the site. Rixo gets one in the meantime. He's going to take down Calyx as he rotates back on through, but it's still going to be a 4 versus 2 here is no problem. They're going to start to diminish in numbers. It's all on Bubsky, and he is alone towards CT. He finds himself one, but with no kit, no utility, and a 3-player deficit here on the side of no problem. I don't see this one happening, to be honest. And there we go, bit of a tag. He's got a bit of information, but look at how slow he's playing this. He's clearly not committing to the actual bomb site. He knows his T's are just playing with him right now, and they will be doing so. Another kill coming up from Bubsky. Woxic will fall. But there we go. There's the finishing we were looking for from Sasquatch. He's going to find the kill onto Bubsky, and that's going to be the round for Dark Passage. 10-6 now as a force buy comes up for the CT side. Scout's going to be out for Rixo. Rest of them going to be on these pistols, a bit of utility as well to play with, and Dark Passage setting up towards this A site through main. They have this one distraction player, that's Sasquatch, as he hits in towards this B site. This may force a rotation. You can already see the CT start to back off as the smokes and flashes go in through, so no problem. They've been sold completely this is a B take, although it is going to be finally made obvious that it isn't. The rotation is coming back towards A, and already Sasquatch going to find another. Berry gets dropped, and now it is going to be a 4 versus 3 as Funtz. He at least holds down some of the line on the CT side. However, these T's are still pushing right in. There's so many of them. T-kill comes up from Calyx, but he redeems himself with another onto the enemy as well. Follows up, and he's going to get himself 3 kills that round. 4 if you count your teammate there, but Falika coming up from no problem. I'm going on Google Translate on my phone. Turkish to English. It's only an Antico, so we're not missing anything. It's just players getting sprayed down.
Sasuke.
Yeah, Sasuke. That's how I've been saying it. I just did Google Translate. I hate you guys. Oh dear. Well, we're all good now. We only missed an anti-eco there. It's going back into this buy.
Sasuke.
Cool. Well, now I know it's Sasuke. And everyone is telling me otherwise. I don't like you anymore. We're through. But Rixo, he's going to be kicking it off by taking down Sasuke over in middle. So man advantage now going the way of this CT side. And a nice one to start it off as well. Woxic will be able to trade things back out. And it's going to be a 4v4 in play. And this boost up into middle from Calyx as well may get caught out. Berry's over in the vents. It's a great angle to play with. He's going to catch him. And that will be the man advantage now in the favour of No Problem here. A 4v3. And Dark Passage. They're going to have to fight back from this deficit here as we see them attempt to push over towards this A site. Maybe a bit of mid control coming out the way of Maiko, but the rest of them coming in through both Main and Squeaky. But the time is ticking away in the meantime, and they have enough CTs to really defend this one. The smoke going to make it obvious that this is an A-Tech with the time getting diminishingly lower. And now Maiko coming in through middle. This is the perfect split to make things work for Dark Passage. Bubsky does catch one out in the meantime, though. Woxic will fall, and Berry is going to follow up. That will be the nail in the coffin. Woxic is the last one to fall as well, and Bubsky, a nice round from him with another couple of kills, and he has really been doing very well for his team so far, but it is going to be the round eventually now for No Problem. Back to a 12-7 scoreline, so No Problem still in this to win it. Pistol out for Woxic, rest them on the AKs, they've got a bit of a buy together, and this is what I like, a very fast A play as well. They may be able to set up some smokes on the fly, but by and large, nothing too much. The CTs are going to be smoking them off though in the meantime, so already these Ts got to be caught outside the main area. This will allow a bit of aggression if need be. If No Problem wanted to, they could easily push some of these players into their avenues and kind of clear it out and rotate back towards the A site. But in the meantime, first kill coming out from Rixo with the AWP. There's so many No Problem guys on this site that they have enough to deal with this push coming in as they commit to it. It's going to be Calyx to push in first, trying to get those entries going off. But Bubsky, he's going to be flashed out. Nice work there. He's going to take it. Rixo follows up as well. That's 2 for him. 3 as well. This is massive. He's going in for more. Misses the flick shot, but it's going to be Calyx to at least have this bomb in his hands. He can get it down, but he's going to be chasing down Rixo. But that's going to be the 4th kill of the round. Not allowed to get away with that one. No Problem. They secure another on the board, a 12-8. And they keep it going for the time being. Now Dark Passage, fast beat, only pistols, mainly Glocks, 1P250. They have a Molotov, I assume that's for the post plant, or just for throwing over the site to force out this player on the headshot angle. That's going to be clever considering obviously the pistols aren't going to be great at headshotting at that kind of range, nor will they do a lot of damage either. So PKN and Berry, yes, they're kicking things off, but again, Dark Passage, nothing expected from them. They didn't invest anything into this round, so it's just going to be a bit of a throwaway. They can afford to lose it without getting anything. Oh, Calyx, hello. He's come alive suddenly. He will be followed up at least by Bubsky, who's going to be pushing him from the flank, but still, good damage so far. Going to finally go down there to Bubsky, and now Mini, they know where he is, they know he's in this toxic area, and he will get overrun as well. Round going to be going back to No Problem, and bit by bit, they are bringing this back into a win. But now a buy from both teams. The Dark Passage, they are going to be heading out into middle here. There's No Problem. They are obviously posted up with that AWP on Rixo over towards that A site. Typical setup here. They're boosting a player in defense as well, I think, and that's going to be Berry up there. So a good angle from him, although they don't realise it just yet. The Molotov will go down. That may force him back, but no, it's just a little bit too far off. Or it finally extends, and yeah, he can't commit to that one. He has to back off. So no T is going to be holding the angle just to shut him down as he exits the checkers, but still, it's going to be a saving grace for No Problem in terms of keeping that player alive despite getting tagged up in Dark Passage. They've yet to find an entry. 1 minute left on the clock. But now they set their sights on A. This will be the push coming out onto the site. Calyx is in the meantime going to come up through middle, and he's going to catch off Bubsky there. There's still the AWP that we saw in a couple of rounds ago, and he was having a huge amount of impact, but this time they're going to smoke him off, so he can't do exactly that. Calyx still sitting towards middle, pretty holding for this rotation. He peeks out, takes down Berry as well, and just backs off to his typical position. Doesn't want to take anything more than that. PKN will expect this angle, and he will actually get the drop on him as well, but it's still a 3v3, and the bomb is going to be down. These T's can take this fight, but there's really no need to. They can just hold on, but Rick's not going to walk around the corner. The wallbang comes on, but he gets headshot in the meantime, so a 4-on-4 now. Oh, sorry, 2-on-2 as 4 players remain, and PKN is going to get lined up by Woxic. 2 kills from him, and Dark Passage are finally back in with the win. It's going to be a 13-9, and no problem. And money, I mean, 3 of them can buy up fully, but 2 of them are going to be left in the dumps. No problem though. They are going to have to deal with a very fast B push. Steagle is in the hands of PKN. He catches himself out 1-2 as well. Not able to get anything through the smoke, but he gets himself an AK. He can just back away with that now, but he's still committing to sitting towards that box there, aggressive in B main as he is, and no problem. What a great start off into this round. 2 D kills, obviously body shots, but still Calyx comes back in with a smoke shot. That's Bubsky to fall, and PKN still in this close position. Evan Molotov Sasuke, but he is over towards the back of B, and PKN in the meantime, he's making more havoc. Drops Calyx as he is caught trying to drop the bomb there, and 4v2. It's no problem. They come back in with a bit of a low buy into well, it looks like a win so far, but it's not over till it's over. Woxic, he's found himself another. Look at the positioning. They're heading in towards B right now. Rixo's going to be holding off. Oh, what a flick shot. Woxic goes down. And now it's all on Sasuke as he pushes back in towards this B main area. Back towards middle, but there's already this whole post up in middle. So if he tries to commit to this angle, he's going to get caught off. So instead, it's A for him. He wants to run right up, but Funts is going to be rotating in time. He's going to be in position to do this one. AWP posted. Sasuke gets spotted. Now we see the full rotation, but with 30 seconds left on the clock, he has to commit to it. A denial with flashes, but a fake flash comes out. He tries to clear the site. There's no one there. He's not committing to the angle, though, in Funts. He could peek out onto this one, just playing it safe, allowing Sasuke to walk around the angle, and he will. Takes the kill as well. Funts is going to secure that round for no problem, and double digits will be found as well. So, no, it's not over yet for Dark Passage, but it's starting to get very, very close as a reset comes in, forcing their economy back down to the $1,400 loss bonus, which is going to be very negative in the long term, meaning that they are going to have to eco another couple of rounds, putting their favour back into no problem, and a 13-12 looming over their heads. Oh. No problem though. Haven't got many players towards this A site. Only 2 in fact, but that should be more than enough to deal with another 2 Ts pushing in already. The picks have been found from the CT side, so it hasn't been an issue just yet. Maiko is going to be alone with the Deagle in middle. Oh. Tasty. Berry finds him though. No problem, 11 rounds, and Dark Passage now going for the quality. Okay, good. So this is a low investment round. They can pull out some Tech 9s and pistols, a bit of utility, and still save $2,000, meaning that the loss bonus will start to accumulate now up into 2,400. So they're going to have about 4 to 5k, minimum 4k, maximum 5k unless they get any kills or bomb plants. So yeah, they'll have a good amount of money for the next round, obviously. But it still means they can pull something out of the bag with this round with a bit of investment. So a fast A player is going to be coming in here. Calyx, he gets the first, but Bubsky on top of that box just trades out 3 instantly here. No return. Finally, Rixo will drop with the AWP. And what's happening? This pistol is nuts. And Maiko, he gets himself another couple of kills. It's into a 2v2 now, and PKN almost getting caught out there with his nade in his hand, does eventually get taken down for Sasuke. This is massive. The bomb is going to be planted in the meantime. Obviously, these 2 players are very tagged up, but Berry, he's got to walk into this one. He's got a 1v2 on his hands, takes down the first, rounding himself around the back of the site. There's Sasuke to follow up, and that will be it. That's going to be the Dark Passage team taking it to 14 rounds, and what a performance from them. Absolutely phenomenal on that force buy, or that quasi buy as well. And while a lot of it is going to be down to unbalanced pistols, it is going to be the end of the day for them. So 14-11, no problem. Now going to be having to force things up to disallow this 15th round secured by the Turks. And Obviously, they don't want to play off match point for overtime. Are you done? Berry! Not the man to typically be doing that. He's going to shoot his teammate in the back of the head. Luckily, he doesn't do too much damage. Doesn't expect that to be his teammate. That is going to be some early damage, not going the way of this CT side at all. Dark Passage. Going to be sending the bomb outside of A for the time being. Vance kicking things off, no problem. Deny that first push into the site. Bit of aggression in middle as well, going to work out wonders as Rixo, he takes down Sasuke. And meanwhile, PKN again aggressive on B. This is 1-by-1 that's going the way of no problem, but Dark Passage finally have a response. It's going to be a kill going the way of Maiko, but still 4v3. Rixo still close over in mid. Kylix needs to clear that one out. Oh, Bubsky's in vents as well. This is a nice setup. If he even gets his first kill, Bubsky's going to turn around straight away. So look at this setup. Walks out, gets taken straight down. Doesn't even need Bubsky's support. So a 2 versus 4 now. No problem, looking like they want to close out this force by round. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. They have to hit towards the site. Maiko, entry there, wallbang headshot onto Berry. Now 2 versus 3, and if they can plant, they can utilise this AWP player on Woxic to hold this one down. That one-shot capability is going to be so massive here in this 2v3. So Dark Passage is definitely not out of this round just yet. And Maiko, if he can find another pick to deny this 3-pronged attack from Bubsky coming in through the vents, this is going to be a perfect remedy for success. But meanwhile, Woxic, he's taken down the upper player. Now, it's just left Alora and vents. Flash goes in. Maiko knows he's there. He turns back around, but no commitment just yet from Bubsky. The follow-up from Woxic. He misses a shot. Maiko gets called out eventually, and it's all going to be on Woxic. 1v2. He takes the first shot. He gets him as well. Rixo's going to fall, and Bubsky goes down as well. Woxic, he's going to find both kills, and that will be the clutch for him. 3 kills in the round as well on Dark Passage. 15-11 here. It's looking like a win. It's going to be coming into formation. It's no problem. They're just on these pistols. Two SMGs here, 3 pistols. The worst kind of situation you want to be in when you're no problem right now. 15-11 is not a great position to be in at all, and it's going to be the round of advantage by a heavy margin here from Dark Passage. But a very slow round here from these teams. They don't want to give it away. Obviously, if they lose on this round, a reset or an almost reset will come in, meaning their money will be pretty low. They've not built anything up aside from Woxic saving onto that gun, so it's very important that they build up some T economy. Well, not but they don't. They don't obviously. I can't even speak. Not that they build up a T economy, but obviously they don't lose out and lose what little economy they do have. They want to keep this win while they have this advantage in terms of weaponry and not have to fight it out in an equal gun battle. But Vance is running out of ammo there. Could have got the kill, but Mini lands at first. It's going to be Bubsky to rotate back in, but Sasuke, I know what he's having for Christmas. It's going to be Turkey. Dark Passage pick it up. 16-11. That will be the win for them. Obviously knocking no problem out of the event, and that is a real upset. Well, not a real upset, but that's an interesting result as well. The Danish team going to be removed, and the Turkish team heading forward to the next section, of course, and that is going to be tomorrow. For those wondering, we are done for today, sadly, but we'll be back tomorrow with some more Counter-Strike for you guys. It is going to be kicking